The spark within you was never extinguished, only covered by the ashes of routine. Blow gently on the embers of curiosity, and watch your passion flame to life once more. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we talk about rediscovering your spark, how to reignite passion in your life. Enjoy. Do you remember the last time you felt truly excited about something? That feeling when your eyes lit up, when time seemed to disappear, when you couldn't wait to dive deeper into whatever had captured your attention. Maybe it's been a while since you've experienced that spark, that sense of passion that makes life feel vibrant and meaningful. If you're feeling like you're just going through the motions, like the fire inside you has dimmed to barely glowing embers, you're not alone. And more importantly, that spark isn't gone forever. It's simply waiting to be rediscovered. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why passion sometimes fades, how to reconnect with what truly energizes you, and practical ways to reignite that inner fire that makes life feel worth living. Let's start by acknowledging something important. Losing your spark doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. Life has a way of gradually pulling us away from the things that once excited us. Responsibilities pile up, routines take over, and before we know it, we're so focused on what we have to do that we forget what we want to do. The demands of daily life can slowly eclipse the activities and interests that once brought us joy, leaving us feeling disconnected from our own sense of passion and purpose. But here's what I want you to understand. Your spark isn't something you've lost. It's something that's been covered over by the accumulated dust of daily life. Think of it like a fire that's been banked with ashes. The coals are still glowing underneath. They just need the right conditions to burst back into flame. The first step in rediscovering your passion is to give yourself permission to want things again. Somewhere along the way, many of us learn to suppress our desires, to be practical, to focus on what's responsible rather than what's exciting. We tell ourselves that passion is a luxury we can't afford, or that we're too old to chase dreams, or that we should be satisfied with what we have. But passion isn't frivolous. It's fuel. It's what gives meaning to your days and energy to your actions. Start by paying attention to what captures your curiosity, even in small ways. What articles do you find yourself reading? What conversations make you lean in? What activities make you lose track of time? These are breadcrumbs leading back to your authentic interests. Your passion might not look the same as it did years ago, and that's perfectly okay. You've grown and changed, and your passions can evolve too. Consider the concept of passionate curiosity. You don't need to feel overwhelming excitement about something to pursue it. Sometimes passion begins as gentle interest, a quiet, what if, or I wonder. Follow these whispers of curiosity. Take a class, read a book, have a conversation with someone who's passionate about something that intrigues you. Passion often grows through engagement, not the other way around. It's also important to examine what might be blocking your passion. Are you afraid of not being good at something? Remember that passion isn't about perfection. It's about engagement and growth. Are you worried about what others will think? Your passion doesn't need anyone else's approval to be valid. Are you concerned about time or money? Start small. Passion doesn't require grand gestures. It can be nurtured in 15-minute increments. Sometimes rediscovering your spark means reconnecting with childhood interests that you abandoned along the way. What did you love to do when you were young, before the world told you what was practical or appropriate? Maybe you love to draw, write stories, build things with your hands, or spend hours in nature. These early interests often contain clues to your authentic passions, even if they need to be adapted to your current life circumstances. Don't overlook the power of play in reigniting passion. We often think of passion as something serious and goal-oriented, but some of the most fulfilling passions begin with simple enjoyment. Give yourself permission to try things just for fun, without needing to be good at them or turn them into something productive. Play is how we discover what brings us joy. Consider also that passion doesn't always have to be about hobbies or creative pursuits. You might find your spark in helping others, in learning new skills, in solving problems, or in connecting with people. Passion can be found in how you approach your work, how you engage with your community, or how you care for your family. The key is finding what makes you feel alive and engaged. It's worth noting that passion isn't always a constant flame. It's natural for interests to ebb and flow, for some passions to fade, while others emerge. Don't put pressure on yourself to maintain the same level of excitement about everything all the time. Allow your passions to have seasons, and trust that new interests will arise as you continue to grow and explore. One powerful way to reignite passion is to surround yourself with passionate people. Passion is contagious. Spend time with people who are excited about their interests, who pursue their curiosities with enthusiasm. Their energy can help reawaken your own sense of possibility and remind you what it feels like to be truly engaged with life. Remember that rediscovering your spark is not about adding more to your already full plate. It's about bringing more of yourself to the life you're already living. It's about finding ways to infuse your days with activities and interests that energize rather than drain you. Even small doses of passion can transform your entire experience of life. Your spark is still there, waiting beneath the surface of your daily routines and responsibilities. It doesn't require you to abandon your current life or make dramatic changes. It simply asks you to pay attention to what makes you feel alive, to follow your curiosity with courage, and to give yourself permission to want things that bring you joy. The world needs your unique spark, your particular way of being passionate and engaged. When you rediscover what lights you up, you don't just improve your own life. You become a source of inspiration and energy for everyone around you. Your passion, however it manifests, is a gift both to yourself and to the world. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.